Welcome back to From the Bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today we're back with box number 7. Only doing one box this video. The last one just took everything out of me. It's a lot to open 2 boxes on one video. Like I said, I get flustered because I run out of room for all the base cards because I don't have a ton of room beside me the way I have it set up. So it's a lot of cards in one video. And like I said, I just felt like I was like rushing it, and it kind of threw me off because I'm not used to I like to just talk. That's part of this. It's obviously I do the podcast, or you did the podcast before, and I enjoyed that part of it because I get to just kind of like talk about sports. And that's half my thing about opening these packs, is I just like to talk about players I pull and different teams and everything else. So this video will probably be back more on that end of things. So here we go, box number 7. So far we haven't pulled Caufield. We pulled Swayman Knight obviously back there. We pulled Zegras. Pulled the Young Guns checklist with Zegras and Caufield. We pulled 2 Zach Swaymans. And we pulled Jamie Drysdale. So had some pretty good luck so far, but waiting for that Caufield. Simeon Varlamov, Braden Shen, and starting off with a clear-cut veteran of Oscar Lindblom. So I think you're going to get I think these are like one of every 3 boxes or something. So there we go. Oscar Lindblom is our first hit. We'll just put him over there. I like Oscar Lindblom, but I don't know if he's quite put up on the display material for a clear cut for a vet. So backdrop of the day, we got Trevor Zegras in the middle. We got Swayman Knight to the right. And the guy you probably don't know is a lacrosse card. I'm just going to keep on throwing lacrosse stuff. This is my way of telling you guys to get involved in lacrosse. Darnell Nurse is our first portraits. There we go. And that card right there is the TD Ireland. So he's a face-off guy for the Redwoods Lacrosse Club in the Premier Lacrosse League. That's a purple variation of his rookie card at a 75. So there we go. That's, once again, I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm going to promote lacrosse as much as possible. We got Seth Jones. We got Josh Anderson. We got Lars Zeller. And we got a Hundo P of Factor, Ryan O'Reilly, Pat Grizzlick, Tolvanen, Yanni Gord, and Justin Falk. Factor's just, the guy's a monster. I don't blame. I wanted him to stay with the Colorado Avalanche. Obviously, he didn't. But at the time when he was wanting $8.5 million or whatever it was like, all these other guys. It's hard to pay that many guys, especially just all forwards. Big contract, especially when you get young guys coming up. We got Nick Leddy. We got a honor roll of Patty Kane. There we go. Jacob Saban, Kempe, Jarmelson, and McAvoy. Him off to the side. So no Young Guns yet. We started off last video, I think it was last video, with 4 straight Young Guns. That makes the rest of the video stressful because okay. I like to spread them out a little bit. Here we go, Rasmus Dahlin, and then a Stammer. That'd be after playoff series. That's a good best thing about hockey. Everybody stands there, gives the old handshake afterwards. You get the handshake line. You just battled against these guys for, between 4 to 7 games. And you just, show some respect to everybody at the end of it. So that, and the other best thing about hockey is the captain gets the cup first, not a freaking owner. I don't know who decided that was a good idea when it came to every other sport, but let's get to the billionaire instead of the people that actually won the trophy. We got a rookie retrospective of Niels Hoglander. He's finished on 6th. He was flying at the start of the year. Zucker, Smaltz, Carlson. He was flying at the start of the year, but man, he slowed down kind of towards the end of it. I don't really hear much of him this year, so it's always different, right? Some guys it's hard to sustain it. Depends on your line mates. We got Brad Marchand, former Moncton Wildcat. We got Sidney Crosby, the Maritimer himself. We got Carter Hart, And we got for the Sabres, it's our third time pulling this guy. We got Samuelson, second generation player right there. Because his father was in the NHL. There we go. Samuelson, same thing. It's nothing against him, but I don't think he quite makes the. We need a Zegras, we need Caufield, we need something else to jump up on the display here. I'm not gonna just give it away to everybody. Can't do that. Philip Forsberg, Keith Yandel, Thomas, Hurdle, Myers, and another rookie retrospective. This one's going to be of Tim Stützle. Finished 5th in points and assists. The kid was I think he's really starting to come into his own. I say it every episode, but I really do think he's starting to play better. Not that he was playing bad, because he's obviously still really, really, really young. But sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. That's all it is. Not every player is going to be great right off the get-go. We got Arvidsson. We got Michael Bunting. We got Mackenzie Blackwood. We got Victor Hedman. And we got a young gun for the Ducks. There we go. Number 2. It's got the same issue. Like the other one I got, same thing. It's a little different, but same thing. Chipping at the top. I was worried about chipping on the side of these things. But man, the chipping at the top. Crazy. There we go. Trevor Zegras. See how this card. It's always interesting. See where this card is in like a month. Hockey's the one thing that, like, yes, the release date, but like a lot of the hockey cards where you've seen in other sports like football and everything else that they've dropped dramatically, since like the boom of sports cards. Hockey cards haven't really. Like you get guys like Mikko Rantanen and all these other guys, and they've either gone up or they've stayed the same. I don't know, hockey. I still think hockey's like an underserved market when it comes to, cards. Morgan Riley, Jason Robertson, Devin Taves, and Miro Heiskanen. I pull this guy in everything. I got like a suit variation over there. I got a clear cut from last year. There we go, Miro Heiskanen. Pretty good player. I think he doesn't really get the same thing. Doesn't really get the just deserves that he probably gets, should get. He's so good. It's hard when you got two guys that are essentially the same age as you in Adam Fox and Cale Makar. But still, I don't see why that guy shouldn't be talked about as one of the best young defensemen in the league more often than not. So, and here we go. We have the Ducks. Rickard Rakell. There we go. That's who I was thinking of the other day, by the way. I was thinking of the other young guy that might get traded. I just didn't mean like young. I meant like kind of, he's in his second contract, everything else. But do they move him, if they're not going to make the playoffs? What's the point of keeping him around? Maybe get some young stuff and put that around Zegras and Drysdale and all these other guys that are going to be coming up here. McTavish. We got Tage Thompson. We got Richard Panik. We got Zach Parise. We got Tyler Seguin. And we got a canvas of Tyson Barrie. He, obviously a Tyson defender as a former. I don't know. Some Colorado fans don't like him. He is what he is. Like, I don't know what these people are thinking. Like, he's great offensively. The guy puts up a ton of points every year, but he's not as great in his own end. It's like, what do you want him to be? Do you want him to jump into the play and all this other stuff, or do you want him to be a stay-at-home defenseman? I don't know what people expect from some of these guys. Johnny Hockey, Philip Zadina, and this is going to be Evgeny Malkin in the electromagnetic. There we go. Jesper Bratt, Tyler Johnson, and a Jake Allen. So, I don't know. People it's hard to find that's a crazy thing. Like, people don't even think about it. And I think when it comes to things like the Norris and the Vezina, obviously, like, to be honest, and I love Cale Makar, but like the best all-around defenseman is like Victor Hedman. It's just the way it is. And the best goalie is probably, Vasilevsky, right? Like, if you really want to debate this stuff, We got, what is this? Young Guns. This is a Young Guns canvas. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alex Newhook. I'm very happy with this. Alex Newhook, Young Guns canvas. Boom. I'm super happy for that. Man, what a box. Alex Newhook hasn't had the craziest year yet, which is fine. He's still young, right? Doesn't have to put up a ridiculous amount of points. He's playing on second, third line, depending on who all else is out there. But there we go. Alex Newhook. Move Zegras over a little bit. Grab another stand. That was one of the cards I was really hoping to pull. Just because I've had some weird luck when it comes to canvas cards. I opened quite a bit of Series 1. Never pulled a Laffy Young Guns canvas. I don't think I ever pulled a Stutzel Young Guns canvas. I opened a ton of Series 2. Just weird. Yet I pulled 3 Kaprizov Young Guns canvas. Just weird. This is going to be just a French variant of Variant Francais of Koskinen. It's not, I don't know. He'd be a goalie number 3 on most teams. At some point, the Oilers just have to look and be we're firing the coach. We're firing, trading players away, blah, blah, blah. And it's you want to look at the GM at some point? No? Maybe? Possibly? Young Guns. This is for the Devils. This is Tyce Thompson. With Mikko Koskinen behind it. Archibald Hanifin. A couple other guys. But there we go. Tyce Thompson. Young guy for the Devils. Part of that new rebuild. Boom. Tyce Thompson. Man, I'm not... Zegras paid for the box. So the first one I sold on eBay, good old eBay, for $200. We'll see what the second one goes for. It's another Young Gun. This one's gonna be for the Rangers. This is Zach Jones. So nothing too crazy yet. I guess we gotta get the Zegras and the Kerfoot, so I gotta stop complaining here. But nothing too crazy. We got. Was Zach Jones in the other Zegras box? I'm trying to remember. Again, I don't know if they do that anymore. Like I said, I know they used to do the whole pairing certain Young Guns up to with each other. If you got this person, then you're gonna get that person. But I don't know if they still do that. Chris Tierney, Nicholas DeRozier, Kevin LeBanc, and Niels Hoglander. Just talked about him a couple minutes ago. There we go in the debut dates with a Blake Wheeler, with a Tim Stutzel second year, an Oscar Klefbom, and a Miles Wood. Miles Wood is also the other guy I was trying to figure out. Couldn't remember the name of the guy. I was blanking on the Colin White sandbagger. It was Miles Wood that was with him. Guy's an absolute rocket. Let's see. We got Nicholas Hague, Alexis Lafreniere, Jordan Greenway, and another. This one's going to be... So these ones are short printed. This one is the gold variant of the electromagnetic. I think they're 1 in 60 packs. So really the same thing. You're talking 1 in every 3 boxes. You're going to get a gold variant for the electromagnetic. Bronze, maybe. Bronze? I can't remember if they call it bronze or gold. But anyways, different little variant for sure. So we got 5 packs left. I'm actually flying through this and enjoying it this time. It's probably close to the same speed as I was last time, but like I said, just not feeling rushed. Enjoying this. Jersey of the day, by the way. Once again, just sticking with lacrosse here. It's another Redwoods jersey. It's Sergei Perkovich, one of the best middies in the whole league. We got Alex Kerfoot, hit a clear cut of him. We got Mark Scheifele. We got Connor Hellebuck and the Dazzlers. And then Keandre Miller behind him, Kaprizov, Jonathan Huberdeau, and a Kadri who's just on fire this year. Just got to see if he wants to play for an entire playoff series. If he does, then that probably helped the Avalanche's chances. If he could just not get suspended, Leafs fans are all looking at me saying, I told you so. Not saying you didn't. UC Saros, Jordan Binnington, and another Young Guns. This one's going to be for the Canucks. This one's going to be a Cole Lind. A little bit of edge wear. So I think these cards, another one with another chip at the top. I think these are going to be hard to get 10s out of. I just feel like every time I open up a pack, there's something wrong with the Young Guns. Whether maybe it's just the case I got, but there's a little bit of edge wear, or they get a little bit of chippiness. Obviously, some of my base cards have had better days, but Sean Manahan, Kasperi Kapanen, Dylan Strome, and a Cal Peterson. So, let's see what we get. So we got, one more Young Gun left. Because the canvas one doesn't count towards the Young Guns. So this is a Young Gun. We're probably going to hold it until the very end. Sam Girard. I think that's a Young Gun. No, it's rookie retrospective. Jesse Puljujarvi, Andre Platt, and an Arthur Kaliev. He's playing regular minutes. Kale McCarr, Via Vansek, Henrique, and Troy Terry. Troy Terry stuff's jumped off the charts lately. Stuff's going for big bucks. Let's see what we got here. Boom. Jacob Silverberg, Joel Farabee, Jordan Stahl, Chandler Peterson, and a Victor Hedman. Was talking about him earlier. But there we go. Checklist. Such a random checklist. Lafreniere and the Jack Hughes. But Victor Hedman. There we go. He's just so good. I mean, you're 6'7". You can do everything offensively, but you're also very good defensively, and you have the size to move people. Like, doesn't get much better than that. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe. I said I got the rest of this case to do. We do a lot of hockey on here. I do eventually have some boxes of SPA showing up whenever those get released in 2027 or whatever it is. Travis Konechny, Ty Smith. But yeah, we do lots of openings. If I see new products at Walmart and stuff like that, I usually open that, do like a preview. Just give you an idea. So we got for the Penguins, we got him again, Radim Zorona. My Zorona. And that is our last card. So sleeve him up. Like I said, though, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Always comment if you ever want to talk about anything in the chat. If you ever want to talk about a certain player, certain trades, whatever it is, like, I'm all for my comment section becoming like just a group chat for like talking about hockey, and I'll always, no matter what, always answer any questions or anytime you guys make a comment on the page or any videos, if I see it, I will 100% reply to it. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it, and for Eric from the bench, catch you guys next time. Bye guys.